That's a really big number. How many of those supplements that are bought, do people know for sure that those supplements are doing what they say they're supposed to do?
No.
You guys understand this principle already. You've been doing this for a while, but Nu Skin's the only company that can truly prove that our supplements work. And we're so confident they will. If it doesn't improve your score, we'll give you your money back, guaranteed. And so we go from a world where we've got these wonderful S3 scanners and how the scanner has evolved over the years, to now taking all of that technology and introducing Prysm IO, fit in the pocket of your, in the palm of your hand, enabling us to scan the world. But along the way, I don't want to focus only on scanning, because scanning is just the vehicle, it's the tool that enables us to unlock more subscribers than we've ever had in the history of our business. Many of you in this room have almost all of your volume that comes from subscription. But did you know that somebody that subscribes from Nu Skin, this number fluctuates from 9% to 12%, or 9 times to 12 times, depending on the market. A subscriber has a lifetime value in the United States that's 9 times greater than somebody who just occasionally purchases from you. Subscription is vital to stability, it's vital to growth, and through Prysm IO, we're not just going to scan the world, we're going to subscribe the world to our world-class products. I'm going to talk about a few new ones coming in the next few months that are going to reinforce this message. But I'm excited about that. Before we get to that, though, I want to share some data that I think you're going to find interesting. And credit to my friend Steve Hatchett. He and his team, you guys all know Steve. We all love Steve. But man, he and his team have been working overtime, gathering insights and data. So over the years, we've scanned tens of millions of people. And in this particular research, it's based on over 20 million scans. Think that's statistically relevant? Yeah. 20 million scans. And so if you look at the world right now, according to all of this data, more than half of the world scores unhealthy. More than half. When you look in the middle, another 35%. Only 11% of the world scores on the healthy side. There's worldwide data, over 20 million scans. This is the output. Do we have an opportunity or what?
Yes.
Do we have an opportunity to make a difference in the world? This, to me, is where we live our mission. Where we truly empower the world to take control of their life, take control of their health, and take control of their future. You can have all the riches in the world, you can have a great family and people around you that love you and a great job and an awesome car. What happens when you lose your health? Nothing else. Nothing else matters when we've got our health. This is how we'll live our mission, my friends. We're going to empower the world to understand that there's a better way. Now let me walk you through some data. And you can see some elements up here. And this data is primarily around smoking. Are somebody overweight? Are they eating their fruits and vegetables? And do they take their life pack? We're adding in sleep. It's going to be really interesting to see, but we're seeing a really strong correlation to sleep and your score. So we're adding that into the research. But for now, we've got some really compelling data around these 4. So look at what happens if somebody smokes, they're overweight, they don't eat their fruits and vegetables, and they never take our great life pack. 88% of the population is unhealthy, to the far right. I mean, look at how small of the population is healthy, a couple percent. So, but let me show you how we're going to change the world and how this shifts as we help people become aware of a better way of doing things. What happens if you just eliminate smoking? Look at the change. Is that not profound? Smoking is so unhealthy, my friends. It's so unhealthy. You already know that. I'm surrounded by a group of wellness experts. But look at the change. Now let's look at what happens when you lose some of that weight. You go from high to just okay. Look at that shift. You're no longer smoking. And now you've lost some weight. Look at how much healthier you already are. Okay? Now let's look at what happens when we start eating our fruits and vegetables. With that. Can you see how living a healthy lifestyle, we're not just selling supplements, we want to help people truly improve their overall wellness. Now we add in, wait till you see what happens when they start taking life pack. Look at this. You just one a day life pack. And look at the improvement. Don't smoke. Manage your weight. Eat your fruits and veggies. And take life pack one a day. Now what happens when you take it twice a day? Look at the shift. Guys, we're going to change the world with this story. We're going to change the world. We have what the world needs. And I cannot wait to be a part of this journey with you. Now lose the weight even more. You get that low BMI. And this is where we get people to an optimal state of health. I can't wait to be a part of this journey with you. We're going to live our mission in a more profound way than we ever have. To empower the world with knowledge about how to take control of their health and live a healthier, happier future. It's amazing when I look at this shift that happens. Can you believe that shift that takes place just by creating awareness in somebody's life? Does this get you excited about what's in front of us? It does me too. I can't wait to be a part of this journey with you. And I was excited to share this data because this is where we're going to help the world get to a more balanced state. Of course, we want as many people in the purple as we can. And you want to know what I've been blown away with? This, and it wasn't surprising to me, but on the Team Elite trip, as we were scanning a bunch of our Team Elites and watching these scores come in, like the ones that were embarrassed were the ones that were blue. They were the embarrassed ones in the room because so many purples in the room. There were so many purples on the scale of our Team Elites. And I was in Southeast Asia last week. I visited a different market every day. And same thing as I was scanning our Team Elites. Purple, purple, purple. We've been taking Life Pack your whole life practically. And it's been so interesting to just watch how healthy our leadership is here at New Skin. And so props to all of you for being products of the product. I love it. But guess what? There's more. We've actually got solutions that are coming to be able to help you because we've already got the device that we talked about. Life Pack Core, I can't wait to get this in your hands. We've already got an incredible Life Pack Nano. You're not going to find better. Life Pack Core is not going to improve your score faster than Life Pack Nano. Life Pack Nano is the gold standard. Okay? And so, but many of you, what we've heard feedback, many of your customers have said it's just so expensive. And when you help them with the value proposition, you guys typically overcome that. But there's still some customers that say, I just don't have it right now. So we've come out, Steve and his team have worked really hard to come out with a solution, a more affordable product, Life Pack Core, that will significantly improve their scan score and get the results that we just saw at a price under $50 US. Okay? It's going to be remarkable, and that's coming this year. I'm going to get to some other products that I'm excited about in a minute. But on top of this, our team is building a very simple app. I know one of the things that there's always a question of technology and can we make sure that the technology and that digital experience is just right. We've found a terrific partner that is world-class at building this type of an experience. And with the Prysm IO device will come a very simple and intuitive experience for you and for your customer, for you to be able to scan, you get the score, it comes back with a recommendation for what they need to take, and right there you get them on subscription through the app in that experience. Coming this year. So I look at what's in front of us and I get excited because we've already got world-class, the gold standard in Life Pack Nano. But for those that need to ease into it from a price standpoint, they'll see their score improve and they'll be motivated to get on Nano so it improves even more. And that's the experience that I think we'll see. Now, some of you are wondering, how do I get my hands on this and how soon can I get my hands on it? By far, the fastest, easiest way is for you to qualify for the limited edition version of Prysm IO. For a one-time only, we're going to create this one that's a purple Prysm IO. Why purple? It's the highest score. So we will have a limited edition Prysm IO available in November for only people that qualify. Talk to Buck and Ricky. Every market's got a little bit different details on how they earn it. But talk to Buck and Ricky. They've already been communicating, so you probably already know. But if you don't know how to get your hands on this limited edition Prysm IO, it's out there. But you'll get that in November and be the only ones in the world Because we'll never make another purple Prysm item. Okay? Does that get you excited? I feel that genuine enthusiasm from my guy here. So, November, it's there. Now, on top of the Life Pack Core, anybody try M Smart in the preview that just came out a couple weeks ago? Laced with carotenoids, by the way, so that we can improve scores while we're helping people to manage their blood sugars and truly live a little healthier life. So M Smart coming in just a couple weeks now, right? The main launch. Life Pack Core coming, but we're also working on a really great colostrum product. Okay? Also coming this year. All of these have carotenoid benefits and will improve your Prysm score. They're all great subscription products. I talked earlier about the power of subscription and getting subscribers. All three of these products are priced for subscription and built to be able to improve your Prysm score. You feel empowered? Yeah. I hope so. I feel empowered, and we're going to continue to do our best to deliver on all of these as we prepare for another exciting opportunity. India, we talked, I remember, we were talking about the biggest market opening, but it literally is the biggest population in the world. Right now, it's past China, 1.4 billion people seeking to be empowered. And for me, when I think about the India opportunity, we've got teams that are just flying back now as we're finalizing leases on our location and finalizing the manufacturing agreements to get all the products ready. This market is ready to take off. We had, my friend Mike Keller was there, and tomorrow I think you'll hear from Andrew. Andrew P. is going to be there in India, but Mike, he'll probably share this with you tomorrow, but he was supposed to have a meeting with a guy and a couple of his friends that just wanted some information. And Mike shows up, and he's just scheduled a small meeting room that would fit 5 or so people. And he shows up, and there's like 50, 60 people there wanting to talk about this. Senior vice presidents of corporations, people that are excited about being a part of Nu Skin. I've been finalizing, we've been interviewing people, and everybody I interview says there is a buzz in India about Nu Skin coming. There is a buzz, like people are anticipating it, and they want to be a part of it. And I'll say, and it just gets me excited that we're just a few months away from this pre-launch. Ryan touched on this. You know how to participate, right? You go eat at your local India restaurant. You find your India eligible brand rep. No, I'm joking a little bit, but I'm not joking. The only way you can participate in India, and Andrew will dive deep into this tomorrow, you have to, a foreigner cannot just go in and participate. You have to have somebody that is India eligible, and Andrew can walk through the details of what that means. But as you sponsor that brand rep, you unlock the ability to participate November 1st and unlock access to this incredible market. So I'm excited about that coming. We'll pre-launch in November, and we're going to launch the middle of next year. And I'm just going to remind you, none of this happens without you. None of it. I stated this in the video, that people don't join companies, they join leaders. And I mean that, and I've come to understand that in a much more profound, deep way. Nu Skin's here to make sure that we pay you on time, that you've got world-class products to share, and you've got the right tools. Everything else is you. And this is where you guys shine. It's where I believe we've got the best in the world. And I just want to emphasize again that we need you. We need you to live our mission, to help us be a force for good. Some of you have seen this slide, but this is my buddy Mario. I took this picture myself. And it broke my heart when I saw, this was the Mario, this was Mario before he met Nu Skin. And look at that beautiful face. He doesn't even know how much his life's changed as I met him, but as I met that little guy, this was Mario down in Oaxaca, Mexico. Joanna and I have been down there together, and it's remarkable to see the good that's happening, not just here. 30,000 heart surgeries have been performed around the world because of your generosity. Over 850 million meals to starving children. We're doing so much more than talking about being a force for good. We don't just talk about living our mission, we're living it every single day, primarily in the improved lives of children. So thank you for being a force for good. If you are an ambassador, a contributor, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're making a difference in the world. Give yourselves a hand, will you? So I'm going to ask you a question, Some of you have heard me go through this exercise, but I'll bet most of you haven't, so forgive the redundancy if you've heard this. And so let's be a little interactive for a second. There are people that join direct sales companies every single day. And there's surveys that have been done, and I came across a survey that said, and it shared the answer to this question, but I'll ask you, what is the number one question that people ask themselves when they're deciding whether or not to join a direct sales company? What do you think are the things that go through their mind? What are they asking? Is it legal? Okay, that's a fair start.
How much is it?
Does it work? How much does it cost to start?
Pyramid scheme?
Can I do it? Okay.
Something I'm passionate about.
How am I passionate about this? Yeah.
Money.
Is it simple? The compensation, how much money can I make? What are the products that they're going to sell? All of those were on the list, but you haven't hit the top one yet. Every one of those were on the list.
Make a difference.
Can I make a difference? That's still not it.
Is that good?
Oh, say that again.
I don't know how to sell.
That is the number one question people ask themselves. Can I trust this person? They're not even asking, can I trust the company? They're asking, do I trust this person? Again, I go back to what I stated earlier in the video. People don't join companies, they join leaders. And so that number one question in this survey that was done, in this research that was done, that's the number one question people want to know, can I trust this person? So I want to extend an invitation for you to reflect on that question a little bit and consider, because I know we're surrounded by people that want to live our mission. I get to talk to you guys. I talk to leaders every single day in my job, and I love it. And I know where your hearts are. And I think it's important for us to reflect on that question that people are wondering as we're asking them to join us. They want to know, can they trust you? But I want you to know from the company side, I understand that when you stick your neck up to have a conversation with somebody, you're counting on the company to do our part to represent you well. And I understand that principle. I understand that. That means we've got to do the things that I said earlier. We're going to pay you on time. We're going to make sure you got world-class products. You're going to have great tools. And if we fall short, we're going to do everything we can to make up for it as fast as we can. But I know that you also have to, as leaders, you have to trust the company. And you are choosing to trust the company because you're putting your reputation on the line every time you invite somebody to join us. This is what makes a terrific partnership. It's the power of partnership. The company and the leader each doing our jobs, and when we each do our jobs is when we accomplish our peak potential. And I just want to reiterate, I understand this, and I'm committed to being that kind of partner for you. Now, I'm going to wrap with a story. Just recently, anybody from Utah here? A few of you. Have you hiked Deseret Peak yet? It is a hike, especially for a grandpa, I've decided. This grandpa tries to stay in shape, but my wife and I, this is my beautiful wife, Michelle, this is out in Tooele County. It's a little over 11,000 feet, but the climb's about 4,000 feet from where you park. And there's 4,000 feet in elevation gain, and so it was a climb, some switchbacks, but I sat up there and took this picture, and I had a chance to just sit, and anybody that's hiked knows when you reach this peak and you look down, there's just this sense of awe of what's below you. I'm always the mountains are my happy place. It's where I go to find peace and quiet and think. But I had this chance to just sit at the top, and anybody that's done this or done anything hard in your life knows that the view from the top is incredible. But man, you have to earn it. And I earned it in the form of one toenail is still black from that. Still some blisters even 2 weeks later. But you know what, man? Look at the smiles. We felt so fulfilled and so happy by this. And so I want to extend an invitation. Some of you are at the top at Team Elite. For some of you, the top this year might be that you want to reach brand representative, or that you might want to reach a title that you've been before. That might be the top. We're not back all the way to Team Elite yet. I just want to extend an invitation. Decide what the top is for you by December this year. What does the top mean to you by December this year? And then whatever it takes, with all the ammunition I just shared with you, 3 new products coming before the end of the year. Prysm IO coming, India coming. We've never had this kind of ammunition in the history of Nu Skin. And so I want to extend an invitation to you, like I did earlier. Think bigger. What does the top mean to you? And then I want to challenge you, go earn it. The view from the top is beautiful. Whatever the top means to you, at the top, the view from the top is beautiful. So let me just end with a sincere thank you. I couldn't be more honored to be a part of this company. And I'm excited to be able to extend an invitation to join us next year for the first ever outside the United States global live event that we're going to hold in Japan next fall. First ever. It's going to be exciting, right? I'll tell you, our Japanese distributors have already said, we're going to take half the seats. And I said, no, I don't think you're going to take half the seats. We got the world excited about this, and we're excited to go here. But first time ever outside the United States, we're going to hold our live event. And it's going to be exciting, right?